Assalamu alaikum, my name is Shakil Ahmed. And I go to learn you how to make 3D Shaheed minar by Blender software. I opened my Blender software and click General. At first, before editing I do some changes. I do this that you can see what I typed on the keyboard. Center here. I unlist my camera and light. And you should also do it, otherwise it can make a disturbance in working time. And go edit, click Preferences, Key Map. Select with mouse button, click right. Spacebar to search. It's help you to edit with me. Make sure you selected the cube. Press N on the keyboard and click Item. Change dimensions Z, 2 to 12. Y 1.2 and X also 1.2. Press G to move it up. Click number pad 1 and make sure your cube in the right place according to axis. Click N to out properties view. Click your middle mouse wheel and change it like upper view. And press the tab button on your keyboard to go to edit mode. Select face. Mouse right button click to this face. Click number pad 1 to make sure we are here in front view. Press E to extrude and move it up. Click N to come properties option. Change median. Z in 2. Y in -3.5. X in 0. It's now look like the middle part of minar. Press tab to go object menu. Click Shift plus D to duplicate it. And move it right side on the X axis. And again press Shift D to duplicate. And move it on another side. Click number pad 1. And do mouse wheel up to zoom. Now the time to check both pillar are the same direction from the middle. According to your size, you move it in any direction. After sure that your pillar is in the same direction from the middle. Click right pillar and press tab to go edit mode. Make sure your select face here. Press N to come properties option. Change median X into -3.5. After doing it, press tab to go to object mode again. Select left pillar and press tab to go to edit mode. Make sure you are here in edit mode and selected the face. Press N to come properties option. Change median X into 3.5. Press N to go out the properties menu. Now both sides are ready. Now press number pad del to focus the upper point. Press Ctrl plus R to loop cut here. When you see the yellow color, click the right mouse button. And drag up and down. When you think you selected the right place, click the right mouse button. After selecting, make sure that you are selected in face mode. Click the upper right face. And press E and move it a little bit. Click number pad 1 to view the front side and do wheel up your mouse to zoom it. Then press G to move it here to right pillar. If you want to do it perfectly, press GX and move it until it meets with the right pillar. Check properly that the object is in the right place. Press number pad del to focus the point and see hose is it. Now selected the whole object. Press Ctrl plus J to join it. The middle and main part of Shaheed minar is finished. Now I wanted to make another pillar. So I move my mouse point in right at click left mouse button. Press Shift A. Mesh and select cube. Press N to come properties option. Change dimension Z into 2. Y into 1.5 and X into 1.5. Press N to go out properties option. Press G and move it up. Press number pad 1 to front view and make sure your cube in the right place. Press Shift D to duplicate it. And press GX to move it X-axis. Make sure you selected the right pillar and press the Tab button to go Edit menu. Make sure that you select the face. Press Ctrl R to loop cut. When you see the yellow color, click the right mouse and drag up. When you confirm, then click right mouse. Select the upper left face and press E and move it to another pillar, and when confirm, click the right button of mouse. Press number pad 1 to view the front side of the viewport. Click here your left mouse button. Press Shift A and select the mesh. Select cylinder. Before any movement, we show a pop-up option down here. Click this. Change vorticism into 80. And radius into 0.05. Now press N to come Properties option and change Z direction according to the pillar. Change it properly. When you did it, press Shift D to duplicate it and move his side. And duplicate it 6 times perfectly. When you finished duplicating, make sure that every iron chain are perfectly placed here. When you sure that your iron chains are in the same direction, select all the iron chain. Press Shift and right-click the mouse to select the pillar. Press spacebar to get a search bar. And search Align Object. We found a pop-up option down here and change Align. Press Shift left to show Y. Now we see all the iron chain are middle of both pillar. Now select any iron chain. Press Shift D to duplicate it. Press R, Y 90 degree. Press S, X to scale down. And press G to move it up. Make sure you place the right place. Select the object and press Shift D to duplicate it and move it little down. And again press Shift D to duplicate it and move it down. Select both objects and middle iron chain by press Shift right. And press the spacebar to go to the search option. In search bar, type Align Objects. Make sure X, Y are blue. Now we see all the iron chain are middle of both pillar. Now select this pillar and another pillar by pressing Shift and right button of the mouse. And press Ctrl J to join it. OK, now select any iron chain, press Shift D to duplicate it and move it near the pillar. And do it on another side too. OK, it's complete now. And now I wanted another part of Shaheed minar. If you see this pillar how I made. So I think you would be able to make it. So I do it fast mode now because you know now how it makes. You see that this pillar are the same from the right side. So do it properly alone, it's your practice time. Oh. And I tell you, in this pillar have 5 iron chain. So we should give it only 5 iron chain in the middle. Do it calmly and patiently. That you never fail. If you are a first timer, don't worry, do it according to me. After some days I made another video for the absolute beginner. If you think you complete the iron chain in the right place, select all the iron chain. Then go to the search bar and type align objects for moving all chain in the right place. Now we see it completely done. And now we have to make another side, but we do it very shortly. To do it, we select those two pillar and press Shift D to duplicate it, and press G to move it. It move according to X-axis in placed it another side of the main minar. Now see properly that your all pillar are the same direction from the middle. Select those both pillar and press R, Z 180 degree. Now we see its layout modeling are finished. In the next chapter, we learn how to make iron chains of the middle minar and how to make the floor of the Shaheed minar. If any Bangladeshi people want to Bangla video, please comment. And I will try to make a beginner tutorial with Bangla voice.